Hello. When I first started camping and buying my tents, I noticed they had really plasticky, noisy flooring. And I wanted to have something comfortable on the floor and that would be quieter. So I first started with this big rug. It was ridiculous. It weighed 1,000,000 pounds and no way could I use it. And I ended up trying one of these plastic straw mats. I know RVers use them a lot, but I, uh, I had never seen anybody put them inside a tent. So I decided to try it. Oh my word, it's amazing. As you can see, they hold up very well, even with dogs tromping all over them with sharp nails. Not a mark. This has been camping with us many times. It's been both inside and outside. I have them in many sizes for the tents, for outside the tent. They're great. What I found is the sand goes right through them. Leaves and stuff will stay on top, but the sand drops right through to the floor. So the whole time you're camping, you have a clean floor basically. And then when you're done, you just sweep the floor once and that's it. Once you pick this up, you sweep underneath of it, right? Okay. So I love the way that they worked inside. So I went ahead and started putting them outside my tent too. Oh my word, amazing. Like we went camping in a weekend where it was supposed to rain and I wasn't willing to cancel. So we camped the whole weekend in pouring down rain. And there was mud, there was dirt, there were leaves, there was everything. And I put one of these on the outside of the tent and we did not track mud into the tent at all. We just stomped our feet on these. Well, okay, Finn and Sushi tromped on them, but the sand and mud would shake off and then we'd track very little back into the tent. It's great. And I noticed that the water of the rain just washed them right through. And every time we came to the mat, it was like freshly cleaned. So I love these things. They're great. Um, I even had a situation where Finn, on our last camping trip, they have a huge bowl of water, like really big. And I just filled it up. And Finn accidentally stepped on the side of it, and pretty much the whole thing dumped out on the floor. So all the water went right through this and went to the bottom. And I thought, I'm not going to take everything out of my tent to try and get this, you know, taken care of. So I went ahead and let it dry. I dried as much as I could on the surface. And I just let it dry over the next few days. And when I went to pick up the rug, I expected to have a lot of water underneath. There was none. It was dry dirt. So these things are really good. I absolutely am grateful that I started using them. I use some of them outside my tent at the doorways. I use them out by the campfire for the dogs to lay on because they're so soft. And I have laid this out on concrete at my grandchildren's birthday party. I brought one of these. We had a big pavilion that was concrete flooring, and the kids, toddlers, were going to be doing games on the floor, sitting and all of that. Oh my word, this thing was perfect. Once you put it on the concrete, this thing is it's got so much thickness to it in the weave of plastic that it was comfortable for everybody to even lay down on. Okay. Really nice. Absolutely love it. I've actually put it out on my driveway in a tent when I was first erecting one, and I laid down and couldn't believe the difference between the concrete. So they're great. They hold up very well. I'm really impressed. I mean, you saw Finn, he's racing all around it. Not a mark, nowhere. It is made of plastic, so it doesn't get wet per se. Water gets on it and it drips dry, but and the water evaporates, but it doesn't get wet. It doesn't saturate with water at all. So you can leave it outside in the pouring rain. It's great. I love it. Finn, what do you think? Good deal, huh? Yeah? You like it? Of course he does. He loves it. So these come in various different sizes and colors and patterns and everything. And they're called plastic straw mats because the weave is actually like a tiny straw where there's air in between the round piece of plastic that is one thread, and it's woven, so there is insulation also. So when we go camping in the winter, Finn loves laying on this thing because it keeps the cold out for him. Though he does like a little bit of coolness, it's not freezing cold, and it's really nice. These things are just amazing. So if you haven't tried it, do. I can't believe something so simple can be such a big deal camping, but they're wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And if you have any questions, please ask in the comments, and I'll put links to them, which do benefit my channel, of course. Thank you very much. I'll put links for them down below. I got mine off of Amazon. Sorry, there are gnats just really hovering and having a good time around me. Also, if you would like and subscribe, that would be great. I really appreciate that. The likes get me out there a lot more. And I'll be able to continue with greater content because it's actually cooling down. I did come out at 8 o'clock in the morning to video this morning because I could actually put this down on wet ground and not having it be an issue. I could come out when the ground is completely covered in dew and it'll dry out before noon. So anyway, it's a great deal. You can get them on sale. I love them. I have them in all the sizes of my tents. So I actually have one to fit every single tent. And when I'm not using that tent, I'll often use that one outside or around the campfire. I just shift them around depending on what size I'm camping with. So, and the size of the campsite too. But these are lovely. Hope you enjoy it. Happy camping.